Welcome to Bluegrass Home and Garden TV. Bluegrass Home and Garden TV is brought to you by Jimmy Nash Homes, Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Springhouse Gardens, Back Construction, and by Dinger's Hearth Patio and Grill. Join us now for Bluegrass Home and Garden TV with Amber Canoy.
We've had a lot of rain here in the Bluegrass. It's a little bit of an understatement. So we're here with Richard Weber of Springhouse Gardens, who's going to tell us about rain gardens.
Yeah, we've installed a couple of rain gardens here on the property just to help educate people what you can do to help stop the stormwater runoff that's happening.
Right.
You know, we've had a problem, Lexington's had a problem with that for a number of years. So this one was designed to collect a lot of the water off the barn roof, off of our meadow area here. And the purpose of a rain garden is just to slow the water down a little bit. It's not to hold water like we're seeing right here. Typically, after 24 hours of a rain event, you want that water to disappear.
Okay.
If the rain garden is properly installed, it'll just slow it down and you won't have water sitting in here. Our ground is so totally saturated, but it hadn't been 24 hours. You come back here in maybe another 12 and it'll be gone.
So how do we do this?
Well, you want to create a shallow basin, make sure you've got good percolation, good drainage through there, and then choose plants that are going to help soak that up. And right now what we're doing, it's time to come in and clean up your plants. This is turtle head.
Okay.
Which is a really interesting native plant. We've got some water iris over here. We have some natural sedges, some cardinal flower. A lot of these things are not going to be doing anything until later on in the summer. These are plants that are designed to really get into their growth during the most active time of the year.
And they have really deep root systems.
Really deep
that's
roots.
what helps the rain garden.
It really helps very, very much because it soaks it all up. Now we're getting ready to put the rocks in here, so it's going to look like a little natural stream bottom. But there's also woody plants, dwarf arborvitaes. This one is one called Fire Chief. There's winter berries. Dyervilla is good on the drier side here. So lots of really, really cool plants that you might not otherwise have a location for, because it really helps to have a place that collects a little bit of water and gives them a place to grow.
So if you find in your yard, there's always an area that just seems to hold water, maybe that's a good place.
That's a good spot, and maybe drain your downspouts to that instead of letting them dump on the city street, which if everybody does that, then you've got flooding.
Right.
So try to do this in your yard. It's a really cool, environmentally safe way of dealing with your own runoff.
All right, well, if people have questions about rain gardens, because I'm sure they probably do.
Well, they might want to check with the Bluegrass Rain Garden Alliance, which is a nonprofit organization in Fayette County, or they can come out and check out our rain gardens. These will be a lot prettier in the next month or two, and we're out on Harrodsburg Road, 4 miles south of Bannerwar Boulevard. You can call us at 224-1417.